Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here. And we're rolling right through. We just got done with the Epic Horror Collection. Epic's my own words. No one else has described it like that, but, you know, one can hope. Yes, but before I get started on these next four, and yes, you didn't read, incorrectly, there's four of them. These aren't very big categories at all. Music, musical, mystery, and romance. Not a whole lot in any of the categories, really. There was one that was, I did not mention in the horror collection, because somebody's been staying with me, and she always forgets to put it back in the right place. So as I'm getting these out, I noticed that this movie is lodged elsewhere. Yeah, I won't mention no names. Maya. But, sorry. Yeah, I can understand, like, she took it out of the wrong spot. And I do have, like, I got it in genre set up. You would think, this movie is clearly a horror movie. But it's like she just jammed it back in a random place. Like, literally, there was no spot. She literally, I don't know. I don't know her thought process. I asked her, and she's just like, But the movie that was supposed to be in horror, I'm adding in it right now, is Skeleton Key. Love this movie. I think I mentioned when I talked about Serpent and the Rainbow, dude, big fear of voodoo. Don't fuck with it. And, this one... This definitely reinforced the reason why I don't fuck with voodoo. Damn good movie. So yeah, Skeleton Key. So that's it. All right, so let's move right on. We're gonna start off first with. And you're probably thinking, like, difference between music and musical. Music to me is like stage shows, I guess, concerts. Whereas musical is more of a movie with a plot. Although I'm gonna cheat a little bit in this one, you'll see here in a second. But first up, we got music, and here's the little thing. And what's the picture? Oh, some musical notes. Look at that. Just some musical notes for music. Just two in this collection. Alright. I got Marilyn Manson's Guns, God, and Government World Tour. This is great. I'm a huge Manson fan. Lynch got this for me for my birthday a while back ago. And it's fucking awesome. It has a little 30-minute short documentary thing called The Death Parade, and it just has basically more behind-the-scenes footage of Manson and everything. It's fucking awesome. Highly recommend it if you're a Manson fan. And that's good Manson, too. It ain't the whiny, slightly bloated, and have a shitty voice Manson that we all see today. This was back, this is I guess right after Hollywood. Yeah, good Manson. Alright, this next one could be a cheat. I mean, I guess to me, it don't really fucking musical, though. And I like, where do you put it if it's not musical? And I'm talking about Pink Floyd's The Wall. This is just awesome right here. I don't know what to say about this movie. This is just brilliant. I mean, if you're a Pink Floyd fan, I don't see you not liking this movie. Funny little story about this one, I guess a little side note I can attach to it is, I had an ex-girlfriend, and she was staying with me, and we're making out in the bed and everything, and she's like, "You put some music on," and I was like, "Well, I'll do one better." Cause I just like to have, I always have the TV on, and I just have a DVD in no matter what. Like if I'm cleaning the house or whatever the case may be, DVD's on. So I'm like, well, I'll throw some music in. And so I throw it in there, and she starts getting, she's getting distracted because I am not that good of a kisser. So she's just kind of like, "Well, this is boring. What's over here on the screen?" We're looking at the screen now, and I think the first sign that I knew things were not going to work out is when she was just asking a million fucking questions during this movie. Well, what's going on here? Well, why are they doing this? I'm like, we fucking stop talking and watch the goddamn thing. Enjoy it. It's art. Fucking watch it. And yeah. So yeah, that is my music collection. So up next, these one more things, or not one more thing. The next category is the musical. And what picture do we have for the musical? Why is this a girl singing on a note? Just a girl singing on a note. Alright, the musical is not really one of my favorite genres at all. I'm just not big on it. I know as a kid, whenever we watch Disney movies, and I love Disney movies, but you can always feel that song was coming on, and I'm just like, oh, really? And if it wasn't upbeat and catchy, if it wasn't the Hakuna Matata, I didn't give a shit. I'm just like, this is fucking boring now. I'm done. So, anyways, yeah, not a lot in the musical collection whatsoever. Now, there are some that I liked Singing in the Rain. I thought that was pretty good. Had a damn good story to it. Music, Sweeney Todd is another one that, I should love that movie. And I just think the music kills it for me. Like on a whole, like every song, they all sound the same, and it was just boring. Like the movie itself's not bad, but the fact that it's dominated by the music, it just kills it for me. But here are the top, and these are actually incidentally my top 3 musicals. Although I'm probably switching one of these out for like The Lion King, I guess, because. But anyways, up first we got Cry Baby. Yeah, I love this one. I've seen this when I was a kid, just fell in love with it. I used to actually like Grease as well, and I actually saw them both back to back on Channel 4 one day. Channel 4, like you guys, everybody has a different Channel 4. But anyways, my Channel 4. And I just like that 50s greaser, vibe, And Grease wasn't bad, but then I had another girlfriend who fucking loved that movie, and we saw it like a million times, and I was so burnt out on the goddamn thing that I just... It would have been my top 3, but... haven't seen it in a while. I'll probably like it more now if I watch it. But Cry Baby, I've just always been a big Johnny Depp fan, and I like Ricki Lake. And this is back when she was big. But yeah, no, I love the music, and this actually kind of got me into like the whole like rockabilly type music, and I don't know, I really dug it. It's goofy, it's kind of poking fun at like the Elvis movies of the 50s and 60s, and that whole kind of thing. But yeah, no, I like it, really good, highly recommend it. It's my number 2 musical of all time. Number 1 will be, of course, bring that bad boy in here. Oh, come on, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fucking love this movie. This is great. And it's not even like this is like my top 10 of all time, like of all genres. Dude, I just grew up on this. Like the music's great. There's not a slow part in this thing. Like even as a kid, I loved every song in this fucking movie. It's great. Yeah. Always wanted to go. I've yet to go to like a midnight showing of this. And I'm not gonna lie, if I go, I'm gonna have to go to Riff Raff. Even though I have the body of fucking Eddie, I'm gonna go as Riff Raff because just like also it's a safer bet too. Like Eddie or Riff Raff be safer for me because I would not look good as a Rocky or a Frankenfurter or even a Columbia. Like I'm not I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I just would not look good in those fishnets. So yeah, boom, there's that. And then finally, this movie, when I first saw it, I blew it up. I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. But I noticed it does not have much rewatch value. And I decided it was my number 3, but I think it's going to go lower now. I need to find a new number 3 because this one just doesn't have a whole lot of rewatch for me. And that's Repo the Genetic Opera. I enjoyed it when I first watched it. I still think it's a decent movie. I just don't watch it much. Like, I just never get in the urge, like, you know what, let me watch Repo the Genetic Opera. No, it never happens. They're supposed to make 2 more. I don't know what they're supposed to. I think maybe just talk or whatever, but I wouldn't mind, seeing those. I enjoy it. Like I say, it's pretty good. It's pretty low budget, but story's solid, and the music's pretty good. But I don't know, something bad I just can't. And the thing was, like, that was what they kept saying. Like not them, but like critics were like, this will be like the new Rocky Horror for the next generation, and it's not. It's totally not. But whatever. So we're out of the musicals, and now we're going into the mystery. Look at this mystery. What we got? That's a magnifying glass, and it's on a clue. Is that a thumbprint? I think it is. It's a clue. I wish I had Blue's Clues just so I could throw it in here. I don't, but I wish I did. Okay, I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan, and you're going to see a lot of that in here. This is Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Volume 1 and 2. Don't gonna lie, like now Basil's always been one of my favorites. It seems like every time I see a new one, I try to jump on that bandwagon. This was Ronald Howard, not to be confused with Richie Cunningham. Totally different Ronald Howard. Anyways, this was like from the 50s, 54 to 55 it says. Anyways, yeah, the mysteries aren't really that complex, and it's pretty just lighthearted. But it's great. Like I don't know, I just really dug his portrayal. Like, and after that, like I was just kind of like, well, Basil's good, but I really like this guy. And but yeah, I found these. Like I said, these were those I needed DVD days, and picked them both up for $1 a piece, and really dug them. And then I kept waiting for like Volume 3 to come out, and it never did. But it's okay because there's a happy ending. I'll show you here in a second. We also got And Then There Was None. This is pretty good. It's kind of like another version of 10 Little Indians. I'm not sure which one came first. This one may have came first, actually. It did. Yeah, I like it. It's really good. I do prefer 10 Little Indians, but still good. So, yeah, definitely check it out. Damn good storyline. So. All right, this is one of those that I didn't know what genre to put in, and I was like, I came up on mystery because it kind of felt like more of a mystery than anything else, and that's Mulholland Drive. I fucking love this movie. Fucking love this movie. Yeah, don't know what to say about other than it's fucking brilliant. My favorite, yeah, I'll say it's my favorite David Lynch movie. Girl has amnesia and she's just trying to find out. At the same time, this girl comes to Hollywood, trying to be a big star. They kind of team up to solve, what, who this other girl really is. Dude, it's brilliant, but it's weird. And this has a scene early on that scared the shit out of me. David Lynch does that easily. He can scare the shit out of me just easily, and then I'll be scared the rest of the movie, and nothing else will happen. Early on, there's this, I don't want to say anything in case you do see it, but there's a scene early on. Like the dude's telling his, okay, anyways, it's a scene, and literally, like this guy's telling a story, and you're just kind of getting into it, and then as they're going up, boom, jump scare. It just happens so out of nowhere, dude. I literally jumped. Like, I literally jumped up, hit the ceiling, pissed off the people upstairs. I'm back down. I'm like, oh my god. And I'm on the edge of my seat the entire rest of the fucking movie. Now, there's a couple scenes toward the end it gets a little crazy. But for the most part, it's not a horror movie. But I was literally, I was on the edge of my seat. Alright, this is the complete Sherlock Holmes Granada television series set. Dude, this has like 5 different series in it. They don't have them listed on here. It's like The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The Casebook of Sherlock Holmes, The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, The Casebook, the fucking Lunchbox. I don't know. It has like 2 or 3 TV movies as well in there. It's just anything with Jeremy Brett as Sherlock Holmes. It's all fucking. It's the entire thing. Dude, fucking. Oh, and he became my favorite after watching this. If you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, I definitely recommend you get this. This is... I got this pretty cheap. I mean, cheap for what it was. I think it was initially... Dude, I saw it in catalogs. Of course, this has been a while ago when DVDs were really insane. But it was like $200 something. And I got this for like $70 on Amazon. Brand new. So, yeah, I recommend it. But, yeah, brilliant. And I told you earlier, I was like, I got the other ones. And this is the Sherlock Holmes. And, of course, those are listed as the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, but I think the show is just called Sherlock Holmes back in the 50s. This has the entire series right here. All 39 episodes. And, yeah, it's damn good. Even, I think this has a introduction by Christopher Lee. Kind of interesting. So, but yeah, no, it has, and then once again, I sat down and watched them all, not at the same time, but, I watched them all within, like, 2-3 weeks. And, dude, I mean, it really is. It's great. And it kind of, at the end, you're just like, man, they could have made more of these. Like, this is actually a solid show. But, All right, I've seen a lot of the Basil Rathbone. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, don't crucify me. Sherlock Holmes movies. I don't own hardly any of them. I do got this 2-pack right here. Dress to Kill and Terror by Night. And, yeah, Dress to Kill, not bad. But Terror by Night is fucking awesome. And it's like, and if you guys have been watching my stuff, you know that I'm a big fan of trains and shit that goes wrong on trains and And, yeah, this is a murder mystery on a train, and I dug it. Really dug it. And I mentioned it earlier, here it is, 10 Little Indians. Yeah, damn good. Not gonna lie, with these, they didn't really ruin for me, but when I watched Identity, they kind of did a lot of comparisons to 10 Little Indians, and then there was none. So I kind of got the gist of it as I'm watching it, but yeah, this is definitely my favorite of the two. I highly recommend it. Agatha Christie did both of them, or she wrote. I think the book was called 10 Little Indians, but then they called it, and then there was none. But so yeah, that's my mystery collection right there. And this leaves us one more. Yes, The Phantom's Romance. Look at that. It's a couple. There's a heart behind them. They're kissing. There's only one. I repeat, there's only one DVD in this collection. I don't do love stories. I just don't do love stories. They're not believable enough for me. There's a couple I'll let slide, and they don't somehow, I don't, like, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I love that. I believe that love story. To me, this is more of a drama for some reason. I don't know why. Leave your comments below if you want. So I left it over there in the dramas. One I really kind of like is The Wedding Singer. I do love that. Dude, the scene where Robbie Hart, played by Adam Sandler, is up in the airplane, and he plays a song, and they do a close-up of Drew Barrymore, she starts tearing up. Dude, that kind of tugs a couple of strings right here. I'm not gonna lie, but it's more of a comedy. So and you can be like romantic comedy. I don't do the fucking subgenre. It's either romance or it's comedy. I don't do both. And to me, it's more of a comedy. Comedy dominates that movie, so I put in comedies. But there's this movie right here. And I'm not gonna lie, if I could be honest with you guys, I feel like at this point, I've done 100+ videos now, uploads. I've gotten kind of, I've gotten kind of close to some of the, people in the YouTube community. Became good friends with some of them. So I feel like, if there's any place I can be honest, it's here in front of my, 4 viewers. If there's one movie that can get a lump in my throat, and I'm not saying I cry. I do not cry. However, the lump's there. And I'm not gonna lie, if you just watch this with me, I probably couldn't talk to you. I just feel like, all serious, hold it back. The Other Sister. Yes, dude, this movie just, it hits me right here. It does, every single time. It's about a mentally challenged girl who finds love with a mentally challenged boy. I'm not gonna lie, it does walk this fine line. Because, that's some crazy subject matter right there. It's really easy to just go into this really cartoony, almost like you're making fun of the subject. So it's really hard for them not to, so they it's very sappy, for one. But I don't know, dude, like, I love this movie. Like, I remember when I was in junior high when it came out, and I saw it on HBO, and even then, and that was like back when I just didn't care. Like, I was just like an insensitive little prick when I was like in junior high. I'd laugh at everything, Old woman fell down the stairs. Like, well, I'd laugh now if an old woman fell down the stairs. But anyway, you get the point. I didn't quite have the heart the Phantom has now. And yeah, this movie, somehow, it got to me then. I was just like, And Lynch, my little brother, he'd be making fun of it. He's doing the quotes, but he's doing it like in a really bad voice, like a really bad retard voice. I couldn't do it. I could not even bring myself to even try to tag along with him. I was like, oh my god, dude, this movie is so touching. The Other Sister, I don't know, highly recommend it. Dude, it's just great all around acting. There's nothing special to directing or anything like that, or even real, but just, it's the fucking, yes, it could probably just be a Lifetime movie of the week if it really wanted to be. But I don't care. I fucking love this movie. Go ahead. You guys can bash the Phantom's balls. I put them up here so you guys can bash them, but I love this movie. Yeah. Alright, so that is it right there, and I believe up next time you guys will see me, we'll be doing the sci-fi. So, sci-fi coming up next time. Till then, I'm the Phantom, and I'm out of here.